Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rival Esports. It is day number 1 of the North American Summer Open here. It's Hunted, it's Dazarin. We saw 2 wonderful series. Just watch plot twists falling to Solidarity. Dazarin, you know, it goes to show how great these teams are when how close every single series has been. And I think we're about to see another one between RBG and Applesauce.
Yeah, this definitely looks like it might be a close one. I mean, just based on what we've seen here in the bracket today, Solidarity, our last match is going into this one looked very strong. Plot Twist pulled up a good fight, but you thought Plot Twist would win that one on paper. Now, this one looks like another one where you think RBG might have this one on paper as well, but you cannot count out this afterthought. Applesauce roster between Hato, Zolhe, and Garen. Like, this is definitely going to be an interesting one as we get it underway. I don't know. We might see another upset. It depends. RBG Esports have been looking good recently. They made it decently far in Astro earlier this week on Wednesday. They took out Paradox, but now we'll see how they stack up against Applesauce. Can they move on to the qualifying match against Solidarity? We'll have to find out.
That we will. We are underway with game number 1. I think my player to watch in this series is going to be Seabass. He is quite a good player, quite a veteran of the scene as well. And, you know, to be totally honest, I haven't gotten my Seabass on RBG fix yet. So I'm hoping to see how he sorts everything out. I know that he's been playing with them for at least a couple months now, I believe. But we'll see how he fares in this game. Applesauce in blue, RBG in orange as Seabass collects. He's got Rapid with him. He's trying to go over top of Zolhe. Not going to happen, but Aeon's there to keep the ball in. Seabass up for it. Passes it over towards Rapid. Going to fall down in front, but nothing really dangerous as Aeon might get to this one. He makes it dangerous. RBG up by 1.
Good job here from RBG. Look at this play. It has all to do with the whiff on the ball. Zolhe can't make a touch. And Aeon, he just creeps up to see if this one's going to actually drop to the ground. It does, and it's just a banger of a shot to start this off for RBG.
Rapid and Hato will take the kickoff now. Aeon down towards Rapid. This one's in the corner. It's going to bounce out. Seabass and Rapid colliding there for a moment, but ball stays on the blue half, at least for now. Garen tries to play it back. Seabass is up for it. He's got Rapid in support. But Garen's going to play this down towards Zolhe, looking for the counterattack. Out of the corner, quick shot. Good save by Seabass. He's in perfect position to make that save. He gets demoed for his trouble as well. Rapid trying to buy some time. It's out in front. Aeon, a little bit of a touch is just enough to get it to Seabass, down to Rapid, and they'll find the clear. Now Hato over towards Garen. Can he find the touch? It was a close one, but it does go just a little bit too far. Seabass bumps Garen out of the way. Great job. He opens up some space for Rapid. He takes just a quick shot towards the top. Out of passing option, chooses to take the shot. We remain 1-0, 3 minutes to go. 2-0, 3-0. 3 minutes to go.
I had to wait a minute, like, hold on. Rapid has this shot. I wanted to see if he could put it in. He does. A high shot, too, right under the bar. I think he's 2 for 2 on that one because his last shot was pretty speedy. But this one, again, just as speedy, in, on target, and in. 2-0 now. RBG looking very good here so far in the game.
That they have. Certainly have been on the offensive side for most of it. Though Garen and company wanting to put on offense now. Good pass out towards Zolhe. Plays it back towards Hato. It's out in front. Rapid makes the clear. It gets the 50 as well on the incoming attacker. Now Zolhe tries to go over top of Aeon. He gets bumped. Rapid will collect. Can't get by Garen, who plays this one back. Seabass keeps it in the zone, but Zolhe, a little bit of ping pong action, clears it away. On the sidewall, Aeon is trying to boom it down. Garen cuts it off. Goes right towards Seabass. He can't control it as now Rapid's up for it. All the way back across the pitch now, Dazarin, for Aeon to play it back in. This game, very, very back and forth, has slowed down considerably since the first minute.
It has, but you can still tell RBG are in control of this one. Look at how they've been moving the ball downfield and keeping Applesauce kind of in their own end. They haven't really maintained too much control here in the game. I mean, they got 2 shots, and technically it's really 1 because of that roller from Ado. I mean, it was close enough to the box where the game counts it, but that's technically not a shot. And you just look at RBG constantly keeping his ball downfield, constantly making sure Applesauce are in a tough spot, and then punishing them when they overcommit. Rapid will clean that one up and score his 2nd goal of the game. RBG up 3-0.
That is a very good decision by Rapid. I mean, he had to read that play quite quickly on the way back. If he challenges that at a poor time, it's a double commit. Seabass is the last man back, but he reads it well, turns quickly, and finds the challenge, puts the ball in the net. Garen with a solid flick, but it does go off the crossbar. Still, Zolhe looks to challenge Rapid there. But nothing on the board for Applesauce. They've had a couple of opportunities, but solid defense from RBG thus far have kept them out. They're looking quite solid through game 1.
Yeah, it's good. It's good though for RBG. You look at the Applesauce, you can see signs of them trying to turn up the pace, but the effort just feels flat because of RBG getting involved at every solid touch, and then they move all the way downfield, and then you have another goal scored. That's going to be the 4th goal here, and for Seabass, he finally gets one on the board.
Yeah, the only problem is when 1 touch can beat 2 defenders in the corner, you know that there's an issue on the defensive side for Applesauce, and does pay off for Seabass as he finds his 1st of the series. 4-0 in favor of RBG. Aeon goes up for it as it's going to fall down. Seabass out in front. Garen's going to deflect this into the sidewall. Zolhe gets challenged by Rapid. Another double commit that time again. Looks like it's Garen and Hado once more with the double commits. That one's just turned towards the net, and you know, I really did not expect game 1 to go like this. It has been RBG from the moment we took kickoff number 1, and they have not slowed down. They will take this game and put themselves in a great place in game 2.
Definitely so. You see just how they've moved downfield. Look at the pass setups as well. Just a lot of good effort on offense, a lot of control in terms of the pace of the game. Even when they're playing on their own end, it just does not look like Applesauce have like any hand in this or anything having to do with possession. They got some more shots on the board, unfortunately, but at this point, down by 4, completely shut out in game number 1. RBG do an impressive job to open the series up.
Let's take a look at the shot counter. 5 shots for Applesauce, with 3 of them. But, I mean, Rapid, Seabass, and Aeon combined for 7. And again, we talk about shots and we talk about opportunities, or I forget how you put it, but again, it felt like RBG had the quality shots. I think that's what you said. Quality shots. They had the difficult to save plays. I mean, Rapid, for I think it was his 2nd goal that he scored. It seems like an innocent touch, but he hits it hard and he puts it in a good spot. We didn't see any of that from Applesauce.
We didn't. And going into game number 2 for Applesauce, they just have to kind of get it together. For them, it just seemed like they got beat on a bunch of challenges. Like they weren't as fast to the ball as we would have liked to see. There was just so many things that were going on between them that for them, it just seemed like they lost control of the game. And that's one of the main focal points was that RBG, no matter what side of the ball, no matter what side of the pitch the ball was on, they were always in control of things that had happened.
We'll see if they retain control in game number 2. We are underway. And RBG in orange, Applesauce in blue. RBG takes game number 1 quite convincingly. Now it is up to Zolhe, Garen, and Hado to try to change their fortunes in this 2nd one. Seabass might have an opportunity here, runs out of boost. Still though, Aeon to keep the ball in off the back wall. There's Rapid. Light touch towards the front of the box is cleared away, but not out of the zone yet, as now Seabass puts it into the corner. It's going to fall down. Where Zolhe tries to get it by Rapid. Rapid's good 2nd touch to keep that ball there. Aeon now looks for a shot towards the net. Oh, gets the follow. What a goal by Aeon. RBG back on top.
Extreme effort here from Aeon to follow up off of this touch. Garen just rushing the touch, unfortunately, doesn't make it. And Aeon, again, a solid follow-up, puts it on net, and the defense is just nowhere to be found here from Applesauce.
With 4:10 to go, 1-0 for RBG. Still plenty of time, and that one will find its way in. Rapid, you could tell he was not ready for that shot. We're tied up at 1.
Like you said, just immediately not ready for it. A lot of speed on the ball from Hato. And the angle that he takes the shot is what's crazy to me, because it's so low and so much speed. He gets it on the finish. I need someone to give me that card so I can try it out, because I do not understand it sometimes.
Well, Seabass looking for Rapid. Good pass across. We are tied up at 1, Dazarin. Much better than game number 1, and it's the first goal for Applesauce in this series. Zolhe takes a quick shot. Seabass makes the save. We'll have to see if Applesauce can keep up that pace, or if RBG will look to take yet another commanding lead. Zolhe to clear it out. It's onto the backside of Rapid, but Zolhe is there to challenge it off of him. Hato now trying to challenge over top of Aeon. Not going to be able to do that. Garen will keep the ball in. Demo onto Seabass, opens up some space. Hato's got Zolhe out in mid. Looks for the pass across. Aeon returns the favor and will demo him before the ball gets down to him. So Demo's used to good effect on either side, as Aeon had an opportunity, pushed it wide. Seabass still up for it, looking for the double touch. Garen in solid defensive positioning. Down towards Zolhe. Crossbar. Down. Aeon clears. Still tied up at 1. 3 minutes to go.
Like you said, still tied up at 1. 3 minutes to go. You can see just the start of offense here from Applesauce, but I want to make sure to focus eyes on Garen right now. Looks like he's a little uncomfortable, but Rapid will get this one downfield. I say that because look at the start of the play. Garen goes up for a challenge, and AI just completely beats him. Rapid will pick this one up and clean up as Hato makes his way back downfield. But just a little signs of like hesitation, or just a little bit of abrasiveness, not knowing if he's in the right spot or when to go for the ball, and he has been punished for it. It does lead to this goal here from RBG. Now, we're approaching the bottom half here of game number 2, and for Applesauce, they have to get back into this one. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough series. They'll have to reverse sweep RBG if they want to win.
And Rapid might have a chance to get his second, and he does. Great touch off the back wall, and again, it's just overcommitment from Applesauce. I mean, that is so much space for Rapid to make that touch.
Yeah, he does have a lot of space too. It's really quick though. It's a quick sequence. It starts with Garen being beat out, ball goes off the wall, and Zolhe, he's just struggling to get back. He knows he has to make the challenge because he can't beat Rapid if he races it downfield or if it's on target. So just a lot of like, just being slow. Applesauce just seems slow at this point, and they have to get things back in order. Otherwise, I mean, they're down by 2 right now. There's still 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. There's time, but they have to use it wisely.
Well, Hato is going to push the ball down the pitch. Aeon up for it, gets a save on the backside of that. Seabass challenging Zolhe. Just fall right towards Garen. Minute 55, that's all that remains in game number 2. Rapid and Seabass double commit on that ball almost. Hato and Zolhe double commit on that as well. Here comes Seabass down the other side. Aaron almost getting demoed by Rapid. Aeon wins that, and that just goes in. 4-1 RBG.
That's a nice dunk. Like, that is a nice dunk. Zolhe, a smart play to dribble it, but a poor challenge from him. You see this ball slightly bounce, and then he goes for a flick, but he doesn't get any flick on it at all. And man, what an incredible dunk there. 4-1 for RBG in game number 2. Game 1 ended 4-0. So at least Applesauce have a goal this time. But at this rate, this series is not looking good for them.
Incremental improvements. Not going to be enough in this 5-game series. Seabass, quick shot. Rapid, oh, he pushed it wide. I mean, certainly this game's not over. Garen's going to go one-on-one with Aeon. If they can score here in the next probably 10, 15 seconds or so, they could still have an opportunity. But Rapid just going to slowly take his time, plays the ball into the corner. That's a good clear by Zolhe right towards Hato. Aaron up for it now, pinches it into the corner. Rapid, again, wants to play the slow and methodical game. Kill as much time as possible. Seabass off the back wall. play it right down into Hato. Even though they're playing defense, they're killing so much time here, Dazzler, and it's the name of the game at this point for RBG.
Yeah, for RBG, just get in front of the ball, kill time, make them uncomfortable, and at some point they're going to overcommit on offense and you're going to punish them. It's pretty been majority of the goals scored has been that way, where just too many cooks in the pot, so to speak, and they try to make their way back. I mean, at that point, RBG already downfield, closing the kitchen. I just did a Subiism. I might need a break after this one.
Too many cooks in the pot. I don't know if I want to eat that though, Dazzler.
It's a long day.
I appreciate the attempt. I really do.
Man, I didn't even like that one. It wasn't. Hey, at least Applesauce got a second.
They did score a goal. They got their second of the game, but it's not going to be enough. 4-2 final score of game number 2. And RBG, they are very much so in the lead in this series. And while, we saw a 1-1 game for a moment there, it never seemed like RBG really worried. It seemed like they were confident that they were going to take the game. They did just that. And now, I mean, what do you do against a team that's this confident in their abilities?
Right.
Fair enough.
I don't know, man. They've just been really uncomfortable for the majority of the series, and they try to make some sets downfield. I mean, I think they actually outshot RBG in this game, but unfortunately, they just haven't. It wasn't on target. It wasn't necessarily any good. Not necessarily like quality chances for them. Everything seemed rushed. And there was like hesitation on the field too. I mean, you look at, like I said, keep eyes on Garen when you're watching how like he's moving downfield. There were times where he was just simply in front of the box. There's no way he's gonna have a touch there, and he still jumps just in case like there's a challenge or anything like that. Weird hesitations, unable to read the ball, and pretty bad rotations because they were scored on half their goals at least were scored on just missed positioning and bad rotations. And that's just something that they have to clean up. RBG see that and they're okay, we're going to laser this downfield, read this ball, get this shot, and Applesauce just can't keep up.
No, and it took quite an effort from Applesauce to score their goals. I mean, Hato had a favorable challenge in the corner, caught Rapid off guard. And they scored their first goal, and then their second goal just right at the end of the game, with no time left on the clock, and it's just not enough to beat this RBG team. I would love to see the Applesauce offense come alive here in game number 3, or this could be a very quick series. As this one's going to bounce down towards Rapid. He's getting the clear away. Seabass up the sidewalk. Great pass. There's Rapid shot. Oh, off the post. Zolhe makes the save. It looks like that was RBG up by 1. And it will be RBG up by 1. Aeon, the touch, the goal, 1-0.
Yeah, this has to be a misread. Where did Hato go? I'm trying to figure this out. Like Zolhe gets a demo, Garen completely misses. I think Hato pushed up because he thought somebody was gonna make a touch there. And it was just really odd because they had a clear. You saw Garen get up and make a good challenge in front. He gave away possession to Aeon, but that ball shouldn't have gone like that.
No, absolutely. It has been kind of the theme of the series for this Applesauce squad. They find themselves down a goal yet again. Might be 2. Laser beam from Aeon. He gets a second.
I felt that one. That's one. I mean, you just look downfield. If you're Applesauce supporter, Hato and Garen both double commit. Zolhe sticking his bar down. It is bar down, Zolhe. Bar down and in, unfortunately. 2-0, 4-11 on the clock. This is a rough start if you're an Applesauce fan.
For RBG, exactly what they could have wanted. Rapid's just going to carry this into his own back wall. Zolhe does win that challenge. Hato's up for it. Might look for a touchdown. Has Garen there, but 2 players from RBG make the clear. Now they're pushing the offense. Aeon towards Rapid. Shot, score. 3-0 RBG.
This is getting out of hand fast, Hunted. It's getting out of hand, okay? Look at the pass, the wide open net. What is going on with Applesauce? It just seems like there's a breakdown here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I wish I could tell you what exactly was going wrong. I mean, when on paper, this team is quite good. I mean, of course, Zolhe, Garen, Hato, we've seen them before, right? They're all very solid, very good positional players. And it just seems like they're having an off day. And to their credit, RBG has been the exact opposite. They have played so very well. They've put themselves in such great position. They are really just forcing mistakes now, as that is a good play. Finally, Applesauce on the board. Zolhe to Hato, 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really solid pass because you're expecting Zolhe to either play it off the wall, off the corner, play it high. But he gets it right under the defender and right to Hato, who puts a great shot on target for them. 3:23 left, and it does look like they have some life here. If they can keep making some solid pass plays, play it up front, and get back to being confident in this game, and we might see a change of pace here.
3:15. Still plenty of time to score 2. But for Applesauce, it needs to be 3. They cannot afford to lose this game, or they will be out of the Summer Open. Quick shot. Good save by Seabass. Hato was looking for a second there. Garen has an opportunity. Zolhe's been making the passes now, Dazzer, and that's a good sign. They've got to play defense quickly. Zolhe does get up for it. But I am liking what I'm seeing right now. That's another great pass. Garen takes the shot. Zolhe coming out to play in game 3.
Zolhe has definitely been the support man for this team so far. Great challenges in the midfield, along with 3 back-to-back solid passes. That being said, the defense from RBG has been there every time, so to speak. It's not that they haven't had quality shots from Applesauce. It's just that someone's there to block it and be in front of it.
Well, 2:20 to go. Still need 2. They looked much better on the offensive side of the ball. Have Applesauce in the last minute or so than we've seen throughout the series. See if they can keep it up. Good play from Seabass over towards Aeon. That one's touched just wide. Zolhe doesn't get a touch on it. Gives Rapid a chance. Goes off the sidewall looking for that second touch. It will come up empty, unfortunately. Seabass trying to challenge Garen. Aeon keeps it in. Zolhe, not the greatest clear. Rapid takes a quick shot just off the corner. It stays out, however, so we still play on 3-1. Pinch towards the net. Aeon has to get up quickly for that one. That was quite a crazy pinch, but somehow Aeon's in perfect position. Can't get back to that one, though. Hato gets a second, and it's a game.
I don't think Hato sees the defender behind him either when he goes up for the yeah, I don't think he has any visual as Seabass. But the shot placement is perfect on that play, especially because you know Rapid's in the backboard. You see Aeon on your left. So what do? You hit it low and right, and it is a quality chance for him. A great kickoff, too, to start it off. He loses that on purpose just so Garen can get the ball. Now, if Garen got a double tap, Zolhe would have also been able to play that forward, and we could have seen an immediate tie-up from Applesauce. That being said, this is a very good sign for them in game number 3. They're down by 1, 1 minute and 20 seconds left. And for once, they look like they're in control.
That they do, certainly. Like I said, their offense has been much improved here in the last 2 minutes or so of this game. Still, they need to strike one more time to tie us up. Seabass, there's a way. He's got Rapid lurking on the opponent's back wall. Now Aeon's up for it. Quick play down. Zolhe's going to clear it away. Rapid to keep it in. 55 seconds left. Still need 1. Do Applesauce. Aeon wants to push it into the zone. Zolhe will clear it back out. Hato challenging Seabass. Does go towards Rapid, however. Garen has an opportunity. Hato in mid. Goes off the corner wall, but Rapid's there. Just a giveaway of possession. Could have done more with that, I think. Good Garen, and they're bleeding a lot of time now. They've only got 30 seconds. Seabass will find the clear. With 25 to go. Lot on the line for this Applesauce team. It's out in front. It's in the net. Zolhe, a fortunate 50 in the corner, and we're tied up at 3.
Like you said, fortunate 50 for sure. And this is a big play here for Applesauce. Tied up, 19 seconds left. We could see OT. They score, or they get scored on and are eliminated from the Summer Open.
3-3. 13 seconds left in regulation. Game number 3. Hato off the back wall. Zolhe's there, but Rapid makes the save. Seabass is going to turn. He has full boost. Can he end the game, end the series? No, Hato says no. Clears it away. And we go to overtime, game 4. Game 3, sorry.
Big overtime. See how the kickoff works. It actually works in favor of Applesauce. A chance for Zolhe. He's going to put it in and shut this RBG streak down. We're going to go into a game 4.
My goodness, the comeback complete by Applesauce. Zolhe, the hero of game 3, but they still have plenty of Rocket League left to play. But my goodness, talk about resiliency, Dazzrin.
It looks like this series is just getting started. Okay. Looks like we finally got Applesauce to wake up. Finally see that, hey, we can play Rocket League. Let's play as a team. And boy, does it work out. Okay, 3 assists from 4 goals. 1 player from every team getting an assist here in this game. But I mean, if you look at Zolhe and just the amount of effort it took for him, like, he definitely deserves MVP of this game. He gave so many quality chances, but also in the midfield, he was able to set up so much. Garen will get the final assist. I mean, it was a very, very quality kickoff from him. Not only does he put RBG in a tough spot, he gets a solid challenge that allows Zolhe to follow up and close out the game. This is big momentum here. You see RBG Esports right now. They're taking time. We're waiting on them. This is going to last the whole 60 seconds. They got to kill the momentum, think about what happened. But for Applesauce, this is big. This could be them getting back in the series. They have to pull off a reverse sweep at this point. Will they be able to? Oh, we got even some extra time for them. Server went down. We're going to remake.
Yeah, unfortunate server disconnect. So like you said, we are going to be remaking that server. And, you know, that... it's a bit fortunate for RBG. Like you said, they used that full 60 seconds. Now they get a little bit of extra time. But, man, I mean, what a time for it to happen for them. I mean, up by 3. You have a chance to close out the series.
I just believe, I can't believe it. They blew a 3-0 lead in that game.
Yeah, like, it's tough. I mean, whew. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying about resiliency from Applesauce. I mean, could you imagine being in that position? You're down 2 games in a best-of-5 series. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 early on in game 3. And, you know, I would be willing to say that a lot of people just kind of give up at that point. I mean, there's certainly a point to these players of being veterans of the scene and having that mindset. But goodness, I mean, again, what resiliency to not give up.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to them. Quality performance. Now we get ready to get into game 4, and I mean, they got to pull out all the stops here again against RBG. But at this point, they got a lot of momentum going. I don't know if they have chat on their side, but we'll find out. Game 4 between RBG and Applesauce. Can Applesauce send it to game 5?
Well, Zolhe has to go up and make a quick save. A boomer from Aeon challenges him there. Rapid doesn't get the launch he wants. He controls that. Great play from Rapid. Great recovery. Seabass takes a quick shot. Rapid still there. Pass across Aeon. Aaron makes a save. RBG looking for blood early on here. Seabass keeps the ball in off the corner wall. Rapid's up for it. Quick shot towards the net. Aaron deflects it into the corner. Aeon keeps the pressure on. However, Aaron looking for the clear. Not going to get any by Seabass. Here's Aeon off the sidewall. Rapid's up for it. Challenging Zolhe. Seabass demoed on the backside. Beautiful demo. Applesauce survived the first minute here of game number 4.
Good chance there for Rapid to try to get a redirect. He knows it's a good time for him to go up because he sees Zolhe on his way back. And he took his corner boost, so he knows that Zolhe has to stay on the ground while he goes up for the shot. The problem is he missed. So now they're able to play this one into the corner, get back, recuperate, grab some boost, and move it back downfield. That being said, boost consumption is going to be very important here, especially if you have teams fighting over boost like we have seen so far in this game. I mean, this is going to be all based on momentum and how it swings for either team.
So far, the ball has stayed in the blue half for a majority of this game number 4. Aeon and Rapid look to continue that trend. Ito gets a challenge, but Aeon gets the better of it as Seabass now looks to play it back in. Good touch. There's Rapid to pass across. Aeon gets demoed on the backside. Garen has been looking for those demos when he's down the pitch. It's worked to good success, but they still have not been able to relieve most of this pressure. All 3 players in the corner. This is an opportunity for Rapid. He shoots and he goes just high. Had the chance. Aeon tries to follow it up. Rapid's still there. A bouncer towards the front is cleared by Zolhe. And RBG, again, the opportunity to score come up empty.
Yeah, they got very lucky. I'm speaking of Applesauce. Very lucky. Oh my goodness, Garrett almost put one on net. It does get blocked. But man, Hato had no boost. It was clear as day. They were in an uncomfortable position, but no punishment from RBG. Rapid shot off target. If things don't change, he might be kicking himself a little bit too hard. We'll have to see, but this is Applesauce finally putting on some pressure here. You have to maintain possession. Gonna be a little tough, but not if you have a demo like that. Garen looking for another bump, but Aeon's
all
in the
three.
Time.
That's all three.
And that's going to be a wide open net. The first goal couldn't have come easier for RBG.
And it's a disappointing goal. I mean, not disappointing for RBG. It's a disappointing play from Applesauce in that they got overexcited, I think, on the offensive zone. It's what happens when you go for bumps and you don't coordinate with your team enough. Garen, I think, was the one looking for the bump on the player. He had just gotten a demo, and while it was a solid demo, you have to get back. After that happens, you cannot stick around or you're going to get punished.
We saw just that, a good clear into a good shot from Seabass, and we see RBG now with the lead at a crucial point in game right now. Minute 52 left. Like we said, Applesauce, I think for them, it's been back and forth with the control in this one. But that being said, they have to force the issue now, and they have to score.
That they do as Aeon tries to keep the ball in. We saw them come back from a 3-0 deficit in Game 3 to keep their tournament hopes alive. Not quite as bad now as Solhay shoots in. He scores 1-1. Solhay, the hero from Game 3, tie us up.
Yeah, credit to Hato, though. The pinch down in front of the box throws off the defense. They are all looking and rushing as fast as they can to that bottom right corner. But Solhay's shot is just too fast for both of them. Crucial goal here for Applesauce to tie it up. But this one goes into their own end off the kickoff. They don't get a second to rest.
Not on RBG's watch anyway, as Aeon looks to play this across. Hato won't be able to find the touch. Solhay off the corner. Garen, last one back, makes the clear, but Aeon keeps the ball in. He's looking to challenge Solhay for this. Seabass has to deal with Garen. Garen, solid pass across to Hato. Great teamwork from Applesauce to find the clear. Final 60 seconds on the clock in regulation. 1-1 is the score line now for game number 4. Seabass, he has boost for this, but he pushes it just a bit too far away from himself. Gives Solhay a chance to make the clear, but Aeon keeps the ball in the zone. How many times have we said that so far in this game? RBG continue to keep the pressure, but now they have to deal with a slight counterattack. Solhay takes the shot. Seabass make the save, and look who's back on offense.
Just like that, RBG able to get clears, move downfield, a shot, a pass. Another shot here from Rapid, and the defense is just not there. RBG take a crucial lead with 27 seconds left.
And the offense pays off for RBG. Rapid beating the defenders. The bump to secure it onto Solhay by Seabass. With 27 seconds left to go, Applesauce still needs to score a goal. Can they do it? Kickoff is crucial. Solhay gets beat there by Aeon. Hato, however, will try to push the ball in. Rapid, not the greatest touch, but he's going to follow it up. Can he get over top of Garen? He does, and pinches it into the corner. Solhay now collects out of his own zone. A 10-second time limit for Applesauce. They need to push this down the pitch. All three players from RBG posturing in defense. They have killed all the time. Just need to get the ball on the ground. Hato keeps it up out of the corner. Rapid the challenge. Seabass up. Touch off the back wall. Doesn't get the double. Solhay pushes it to Hato. Here's an opportunity. He doesn't touch it. And RBG take the series in 4 games.
So close. Applesauce so close to moving it all the way downfield, forcing the LT, and they just couldn't do it. It's very, very unfortunate for them. I mean, they showed signs of life, but at the end of the day, overexertion and mispositioning cost them. It cost them the entire series. We were saying the same thing all series. I mean, they got scored on first goal for RBG was because they put too many guys forward on offense. And it happened over and over again for them. It was so unfortunate, but that was just the name of the game for them. And now they are out, and RBG are going to move on to their qualifying match. That should be, yes, it will be against Solidarity.
Yeah, and we just watched Solidarity, the match before take down Plot Twist in 4 games. So that should be quite a good matchup. But we do have a lot of other matchups to get to as well, a lot of quarterfinals. And speaking of that, Space Station take down the bots in the first quarterfinal of the bracket. A quick 3-0 for them, so they're going to be moving on to tomorrow, Dazarin. But our other matchups, Solidarity versus RBG. I don't know if we're going to be streaming that one. It doesn't look like it. But either way, that should be a pretty good matchup. Paradox take down Pink Hair Fan Club 3-1. They move on to play Avidity Esports, who went to 5 games with Upper 90. Don't know how you call that one, but that was going to be a close series regardless. And then, as we talked about before, Boulevard versus Noble is the final one.
Yeah, the Avidity one against Upper 90. I definitely expected Upper 90 to get the one on that one. So that one catches me off guard. But I mean, same can be said for Boulevard and Afterthought with the 3-0 sweep. I thought Paradox and Pink Hair Fan Club would be a little bit closer, but Paradox did take the win there. So, I mean, for Paradox and Avidity, that should be a very interesting next match to watch. So if you guys are interested in some more high quality Rocket League, don't go anywhere. We're going to get the next match set up for you here on Rival Esports. This is the Summer Open.